This is Joy Foote. Welcome to Pine Mountain, then and now. Today I'm honored to welcome a very special guest, Polly Waters, to the podcast. I first met Polly's at Dakota's one afternoon when she walked in with a cheerful group of ladies who pulled tables together and filled the room with chatter and laughter. Curious, I introduced myself, and Polly told me about their weekly lunch tradition. They call themselves the Silver Bells, a circle of widowed women who gather faithfully to share food and friendship. I was instantly charmed, and I knew folks would enjoy hearing about them. Polly, who was born and raised in Nebraska, is now 91 years young and has lived an extraordinary life. From 1953 to 1955, she served in the Women's Army Corps, working in San Francisco, caring for wounded veterans and assisting surgeons. It was during her service that she met her husband, who went on to serve 24 years in the Army. Together, they raised 3 daughters. Since moving to Pine Mountain Valley in 1972, Polly has been deeply woven into the fabric of the community. She's active in her church. She had a 20-year career at Callaway Gardens. She's a member of the American Legion, Post 189, and currently serves on the board of the Chipley Historical Center. And today, she's here to tell us about the Silver Bells, a remarkable group of women whose laughter and friendship brighten our town. Polly, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for having me, and I'm pleased to be here. Great, thanks.
Great. Well, I know you volunteer at the History Center, and you're a board member there, but can you give me a little bit more background? Like, what made you decide to make Pine Mountain and Pine Mountain Valley your home?
Well, my husband was in the service at the time. We were stationed in Kentucky, but one of our friends retired here. He had been at Fort Benning and retired here in Pine Mountain Valley, and we came down to visit them, and we just enjoyed the area. And so we came back again, looked for a home, found one. I went back to Kentucky, and then 2 years later, when we retired, we moved here.
Awesome. That's great. Well, Pine Mountain is so very lucky to have you. I know the first time I met you, we were eating lunch at Dakota's, and a slew of women walked in, and they were all laughing, and it was just so cute. They looked like they owned the restaurant. They moved the tables around, and I was so curious. I approached you. And I just want you to tell, the listeners about this group. I love the name, the Silver Bells. So tell us about it.
Well, we're just, actually, when it first started, it was couples. And then the men seemed to have died before the ladies and things. And then the ladies kept coming, at least the men had stopped coming and things. And then as, we've had other ladies came in and joined, as maybe their husbands died, and they were asked to come, and things. They were friends of one of the people that came and things. And so that's how our group keeps going. Some of them have passed away, and some of them are still living, but they've moved, and things. But there's always a new one coming in, and so that's how we continue. There's no meetings, actually. There's no dues. There's nothing. We just enjoy our company, and we don't have to cook lunch, We can come in and eat. And
so do you alternate restaurants?
We do. We travel from one restaurant to another, kind of down one side of the street and back up the other and things. We start at the country store and go on down and things, and then the other side of the street at toward the Mexican restaurant and come back up the other side. And all the restaurants that are open anyway on Tuesdays. So
you meet on Tuesdays, and then you go once a week, and then usually between 6 and 8 weeks, you're starting over with the next restaurant. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And usually there's between 5 and 6 to 14, somewhere in that area. And things. Sometimes a lot, sometimes not so many. You just come when you want, and most of the time there's a lot there.
That's great. And I'm assuming you formed some good friendships in that group.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Is it helpful to women that are... Do you have a lot of newly widowed women?
I think it is. I think it's helpful, because they're alone. Everybody's alone and things. And so we just get together and visit. And things.
That's great. Well, how long has the Silver Bells been around?
I do not know exactly when they started. I know it was before I moved here, or at least by the time I moved here and things. Susie Strickland is the oldest one of the members now and things.
So how long have you been in the Somervilles?
I have been here since, in the group since about 2012.
Gotcha. So it's been about 13 years you've been in this group. So this is a very long-standing group that kind of just started with some couples getting together, and now it has grown over the time. How many women are in your group?
Approximately 14, I think, is the most I've seen there. Yeah.
And anyone's welcome?
Anyone is welcome.
How do they get in touch, like if they wanted to meet you for lunch?
Usually they might know one of the ladies that is coming, and things. And so if they see us, and everything, they're welcome to come and join us. Well, if they see us, just come in to eat. Because we've had ladies ask us like that.
Really? That's sweet. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's it. They thought they'd like to join. They heard us all talking.
That's what I thought. That's amazing. I really appreciate you telling us about the group. And I think now as our listeners hear this and they see a bunch of beautiful ladies sitting in a restaurant, they might want to approach you now and ask a little bit more about the group.
And they're welcome, and anybody is welcome.
This episode is brought to you by Chipley Cycle, your local stop for bikes, repairs, rentals, and guided rides. Located in downtown Pine Mountain, next to Wells Fargo, they're passionate about helping you gear up for your next adventure. Pine Mountain is getting ready for one of its biggest events of the year, the Old Chipley Town Fair. Mark your calendars for Saturday, September 20th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Admission is free, and the day is packed with live entertainment, delicious food, local vendors, and fun for the entire family. And here's a bonus. Downtown Shops are hosting a sidewalk sale on September 19th and 20th. It's the perfect chance to get a head start on your Christmas shopping while supporting local businesses. You won't want to miss this weekend in Pine Mountain. A very special thank you to Polly Waters for joining my show today. The beautiful art and music for the show was created by Silly Bug Studios. My next episode is on October 7th. Hope to see you around town.